Now you say the Most High gave his word to everybody, right?
That bond is you living out right now. That bond is why you at the bus stop right now.
You understand? The scripture says, if any man speak, let him speak of the oracles of God. They think the law is a small thing. Separate, man. We are separate from these other nations, man. That's right.
ISUPK 53rd Annual Lord Passover.
53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida.
It's going down.
You're here tonight to get a chance to be righteous enough to be worthy of God coming to save you.
That's right.
It's going down. The Lord's 53rd Annual Passover.
When we say we no cowards, we stop that business. We no cowards up in here.
Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, the IHG Hotel, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
Y'all see this?
Comes with all your dishes, pots, and sports knives.
I kind of like this. This is like an apartment, and a hotel. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This here right here is about to be holy ground. It's going to be holy ground. All our beautiful, wonderful brothers and sisters from all over the world. You understand? We can boast that now. Brothers and sisters coming not only from every state, but from all over the world. I heard the numbers this year is ridiculous. We had to buy out the whole hotel.
Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center. This is going to be glorious.
We don't give a fuck, you can see it in our faces. Got it out the mud, straight up out the base.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, I'm this and that for life. I'm on West for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a crippling. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fail. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt, but ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. Try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. been given mercy in his life, I don't know why. And Puff Smoke never tried to. The day that on my brother be the day that sold out on. Either fold or salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. Know what it is, man. So, how you feel about this truth I done show? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people gon' disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah, yeah.
Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Barakathum, Yahweh Shema Alatan Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. We are the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, back in 1969. And today, under Commandant General Yohana, we go throughout the earth teaching the truth of the Bible. And the truth of the Bible is that your so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American Indian are part of the lost children of Israel. They are God's chosen people. I am priest and officer Mashah, officer of 1,000 Mashah. We are ISUPK Detroit, and this is the La-Sha-Wan Quadash. The La-Sha-Wan Quadash, which is the holy tongue. Every Friday, we are a beginner's class, a basic class. We give you the basics, the full basics, and beginning conversational. You see, this is your language. This is the original language of the earth, and it's your language. And I'm starting off the way we always start. I'm putting the characters of the La-Sha-Wan Quadash up here on the board. Put the first 11 here. Go. Now, as always, we explain what we're doing as we go along. You should be able to hear me a lot clearer. It's going to seem a little bit funny because you can't hear me. Okay, hold on. Test 1, 2. Test, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? How about here? Can you hear me here? Can you hear me now? I'm talking right now. Okay. Okay, I can be heard. All right, let me get back to it. We're using a different platform today, but that's okay. That's okay. We're using a different platform. We're actually coming to you through OBS and Restream. We'll see how this works out. gonna be the one small thing we can't do right now, but they tell me we should be able to at some point. I'm gonna work on it, and that's where I'll put your answers and stuff up on the screen. Now, see, there's a way to do that, and so I'll get to that. I'll learn to do that. But guess what? This is the last La-Sha-Wan Kodash class before the Passover. The next La-Sha-Wan Kodash you attend after the day should be at the where we going? Cocoa Beach, in Cocoa Beach. So here we go. Let's get to it. And here's your basics again. This is the ancient Hebrew. That's the script that we're writing in, the ancient Hebrew. All right. We're going to switch up when we get back after the Passover. See what y'all think about that. But here we go. These are our first 11 characters in the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. These are the first characters, the characters of our alphabet, as it were. And what I'm writing now, again, is the sound, the primary sound that that particular character make. But not only that, that sound is also how we call a character or a letter. I might say a ga, or there is not a ga right there. You see what I'm saying? And so that means that this character was not in the Hebrew, not a ga. So that's a ga, but that's also the sound it makes. Okay, a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, and ka. As I always say, let's not get mixed up here with the ka and the ka. All right? You see how we use the English letter right here? That's how you will recognize that is the Hebrew letter that should be there. If you see a Hebrew word spelled out and it has this combination in it, that letter is there. If it has this, that's the letter that's there. You see that? That's the letter that's there. All right? So we got a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, and ka. All righty? Let's move on. Alrighty, here we go. Same explanation. Here's the sound, and this is what that character is called. La, ma, na, sa, I, pa. Uh-oh. Change batteries. Give me 1 second, Israel. get right back to it. Got the pa. This is Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. Again, let's not get the Tha mixed up with the Ta. They can be the same, but the Ta is circled by an I. You see that? It has the I over it, where the Tha is by itself. Okay? And why do we teach it this way? Because if we can get you to memorize these, like you know your alphabets, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, if we can go A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, you know what I'm saying? If you can do that, that's why we go over it every time. When you're able to do that, then you know you'll be able to read. And when I say read, you'll be able to pronounce the words. You'll be able to pronounce the words that you see. And like I said, we also give you beginners conversation, the shayacha, the conversation. We're going to give you some of that, as always. That's the beginning. But look, this is not the only class. This is not the only La-Sha-Wan Kodash class. I was watching the brothers from London on my way to the school. And they do a lot in the Syrian. So, here we go. La, ma, na, so, sa. Why did I write so? Y'all better say something to me. Remember, we're a team up in here. A family up in here. All right? La, ma, na, sa. I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, and tha. Now, here's your alphabet, if I could, the characters. Now, let's point out some things. These are the primary sounds that I've given you. Each one of these characters have a secondary sound. And the secondary sound is caused to come out when you see this thing here or here. When you see these little things here, these are called connectors. Okay? These are called connectors. When you have a connector, the second letter or the second character that's connected, and remember, we say second going this way. Why? Because we write and read right to left, not left to right. You see that? Not left to right, but right to left. So the second letter has a softened sound. A softened sound. Okay? This is a na. How do we know that? We go down here, we look. There it is right there. That's a na. So what's the softened sound for the na? It's n. It's n, right? As in one. I'm trying to cram all this in here. As in one. It's n as in one. Okay? So this would be primary sound la, primary sound sha, primary sound wa, secondary sound wa, wa, but you don't go La-Sha-Wan. You go La-Sha-Wan. You see how that goes? Same here. Primary sound kwa, primary sound da, primary sound is sha. What do you think the secondary sound is on this sha? What would be a secondary sound for sha that's just natural to come out? Anybody got any idea what you think would be a secondary sound? Talking to y'all folks in the chat room. Just type it in, you'll show up. But for time's sake, it's shh, as in fish. See that? Shh. as in fish. So this would be primary sound qua, primary sound da, secondary sound sh. Qua da sh. Qua dash. You see that? Qua dash. So we understand that, right? And guess what? You still can participate. I might not can put it on the screen, but you all still can participate when I get to asking questions. Okay. So, everybody got that? Anybody need me to leave this up here any longer? Do anybody need me to leave this up here any longer? I guess not. All righty. Let's take this down. Let's get to it. Bring this up a little bit. Next week, gonna be at the Passover. And surely, you're gonna say this to somebody. My bad. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all know what I want, right? Since we've done this before, what I need is give it back to me with English letters so I can know you know how to pronounce it, and then translate it. What you got? Give me what you got. Give me what you got. Anybody ready for the translation? That's what we need. We're asking you to translate this. We're asking you to give it to us in English lettering so we can understand that you got the pronunciations down. And then for this, since we've done it before, translate it to English. What am I asking? Am I asking the question? What am I saying? I'm not sure if this is slower than the other. But I see y'all watching on I see Facebook and I see YouTube. So I can still see you in the chat. I don't care which one you're on. I can see you in the chat. So we got it yet? I need to give it to you? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shalom ma shalom ka. And you say that translates, how is your peace? Almost. You're real close. How's your peace is part of that. What did you miss in the translation? And I'm gonna read what you have. Shalom ma shalom ka. Both of y'all are right on that. Both of you, I said, your sisters are right on that. The answers I got are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. But the question is, what is the translation to English so we can understand? What's your translation? I got one translation that say, how's your peace? Yeah, this says, how's your peace? Peace, how is your peace? Absolutely perfect. That's right. That's right. That's the correct translation. Peace, how is your peace? But it also, remember, when we're talking with folk in familiar situations, remember this also can be saying, hello, how are you? You see that? Literally, it says, peace, how is your peace? Literally, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. How are you? There you go. Yep, that one too. There you go. So remember, it's used both ways. Peace and how are you? Peace, how is your peace? Or hello, how are you? Okay? We got that? So, of course, that what? Deserves an answer. Right? Same difference, same thing I want. Same thing. You know, if y'all know it, y'all can be typing your answer in because I'm not going to deviate a whole lot from what we do. So what we're looking for here, what we're looking for here, translation, and to spell it out in English letters so I can know you got the pronunciation right. How we looking? How we looking? I'm going to tell you a secret to getting this a little bit faster. Look for the words or the letters that are the same and appearing in the same order. You know, right here we say, Shalom ma shalom ka. You see that? Shalom ma shalom ka. All right? And then this start off, see these characters? They start off with the same three characters. All we got to do is pronounce that one. You see that? That's all we have to do. What we got? What we got? Anything yet? Shalom Ya Tawab. Shalom Ya Tawab. Tawab is one word, but both of those are correct. And the answer, one of the answers is what? My peace is good, or I'm doing fine. I'm all right. I'm doing fine. That's the translation. You see that? Shalom, how you doing? Shalom Ya, how's your peace, or how you doing? Shalom is hi, hello, peace. And Shalom Ya, Ma Shalom Ka, how you doing? How's your peace? Shalom Ya. Let's take a look at that. Shalom Ka versus Shalom Ya. The Ka indicates that what? You're talking to somebody out there. Is another person's possessiveness. Here, the Ya denotes me or my possessiveness. Shalom Ya, my peace. Tawab is good. You see that? So Ka, Shalom Ka is your peace. Your peace is Shalom Ka. Shalom Ya is my peace. You got that? All right, moving on. Y'all know what I want, so you can start doing it now. All right? We're going to see who's really reading now. That last one should throw you off. What's on the board? Let's give it back to me. Give it back to me. We continually having a conversation. Throw it right back at me. You see me putting it up there? Throw it right back at me. Now this can throw you off a little bit. But this is where that memorization come in now. Y'all got it yet? And when you get to Passover, if you can memorize this little bit, share it with your brothers and sisters. You know, shalom. I know we're going to do the whole greeting, but that just shalom, that's, you know, we already done it. Shalom, Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Atah B'Hashem, Yahweh Shah. We done that. You can't say you can simply say shalom, hello. And we do that a lot too. But we don't come back with Ma Shalomka. Ma Shalomka. Shalom Yah. Tawab. They ain't going to some English. You see that? Oh, and if you don't know the person, I just gave it away. I just gave it away. Okay, what we got? Oh, y'all had it up there already. Ma Shamka. What is your name? That's the first line. Absolutely correct. Can I get that second line now? Absolutely correct on the first line. Ma Shamka. Ma Shamka. What? Ma Shamka. What's your name? Absolutely correct. You got that second line yet? Not yet. Remember, Ma, I see two things here. Ma is a word to itself. Ma is its own word. And remember, you see that ha at the end of that ma connected to the ma? That ha has to be shown in your English letters, meaning you have to put an H at the end of that. But shamka is a word, is a separate word. So ma shamka is one word that doesn't exist. That's two words, ma and shamka. But your what is your name is absolutely correct. The other sister just add an H at the end of your ma, and then that would be perfect. Put a space between the ma and the shamka, that would be perfect. But give me the second line. What's the second line? Y'all should get that. If y'all got shamka, y'all, I know y'all got the first stuff. Okay, shamya, come. Oh no, you can't get away with that. You can't get away with that, sis. I'm not gonna let you get away with it. Shamya, my name is blank. Keep reading. There's some more up on the board. There's some more up on the board, okay? Yeah, let's get that second word. But y'all doing excellent. Y'all getting back to me fast. And I'm not even gonna rush you. Yep, I'm not even gonna rush you. What's that last word? I'm still waiting on that last word. Okay. Anybody else? Got one answer. Anybody else? And if you notice, with this lesson, we have begun to stop writing the translation in English every time. Every time. We've stopped that practice because you need to see the Hebrew. Mashamka. 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 What is your name? Shamya. Shamka. Shamya, there's a ya, noted my, that means my, and Shamka means yours. So my name is, somebody got it right. Anybody else gonna get it right? Anybody else gonna give it a shot? Calm. There we go. Everybody got it right. My name is Masha. Shamya Masha. Shamya Masha. Now another way to say that, okay? Another way to say that, let's answer it differently. See if you remember this one. Oops. really concentrating on this word. Give me that word. Shem Yamashat, yep. But what did I just put up here? This is the one we want to get now. Khan. Anya Masha. I am Masha. I'm Masha. What's your name? I'm Masha. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Now, I don't think we've done these real recently, but let's see if you remember these. Okay. Give me these three. You know what I want, right? Pronunciation using English letters and a translation. Okay, sister. How about speaking the whole thing in Hebrew or the whole thing in English? Barakwa, good, okay. we breaking it up like that. That's right. That's absolutely correct. Don't get me wrong. That's absolutely correct. Oh, that is so funny. Now, and I apologize if I offend you, but that. Hey, you hear that all the time. You hear that all the time. Have you ever been around a Latino and Latinas, and they start talking, and they be talking in Spanish, and every now and then they throw an English word in there. You know, Barakwa is one word, and let's take a look at that. You put qua, not quar. So it's quar. You see that ra at the end of Baba quar? There's a ra at the end of that, next to that, connected to that qua. You see there's a ra connected to that qua. Okay? Okay, sis. So wow, Baba qua. Oh my God, I'm having a ball today. I hate this class gonna have to end. I hate this class gonna have to end. But okay, I'm not gonna accept that. I'm gonna accept the English translation. Good morning. That's correct. Tawab is one word. I rob is a word by itself too, sis. But that's correct. I rob, tawab. But remember, I rob is a word, tawab is a word. You won't find them broken down in syllables, okay? Just go ahead and put the word together. And on the tawab, barakwa, that's not what I wrote. I wrote it the other way. Same there with the la yala. Same thing. La yala is one word. Don't put spaces when you write it with the English language. Don't put spaces between the syllables. Okay, that's one word. It goes together. Tawab barakwa. I will accept barakwa tawab. Okay, because that's how we speak. That's how we read in Hebrew. Okay. I'm starting to think, I rob Tawab. Perfect. Now let's get some translations on I rob Tawab. And what was the other one? La Yala. Let's see if I can get some translations to English. We got good morning. Okay. So let's get some translations. I rob Tawab, la yala Tawab. What are we saying? Y'all know I like to stick with a theme. So La Yala Tawab, good night. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And what was I robbed? Can you give me the translation of I robbed? Tawab. Now let's remember with all of these. Okay? Let's remember with all of these, it's a sentence by itself. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever. Whatever it might be. Okay, it's a sentence. However, you can make it more intimate, if I could, if you run into someone you recognize and you say, I rob, is that how I would say it? Gotta make sure I get it right. Yeah. I rob Tawab Akwaf. Akwaf. Good evening, sister. I rob Tawab Akwaf. Good evening, sister, or La Yala Tawab Akwaf. Or Ak. Good evening, brother. Good evening, sister. You can add that in there. Now, I'm trusting y'all to be putting together your own vocabulary words, you know, words you want to memorize. When you see them, you know exactly what that means. So if you read a whole sentence, and if you can read everything and it literally speak it, but in there it might be two or three words you particularly recognize. Like every time I'm reading the Bible and I see Yaquab, I know that's Jacob. That's what I'm talking about, something like that. You see that? I read Yahweh Shai, I know who they're talking about. You see that? So we want to do that with other words as well. Now, in Spanish, you often hear our Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters say, "¿Qué pasó?" You might hear somebody respond, "Nada." You see that? What's up? Ain't nothing happening. What's happening? Ain't nothing happening. Watch this. Do you know that got to be us? Because watch this. Yeah. Help me out, help me out, help me out. If you can't translate it, no problem. I don't know if we went over this, but what I need you to do is give it back to me with the English letters. Show me you can at least pronounce it. And I'm sure you're gonna get the first word in the first one, so I'm gonna just talk about that. The word ma. It can mean what. It can mean what. Write that down. Ma can mean what. The ma and the ha connected can mean what. Absolutely correct, sister. I see you. It can also mean how. Meaning when you see ma, you know it's a question being asked. What or how? Now, you know, we are in a class, we call it the La-Sha-Wan. Kwadash. Kwadash. It's right there at the top of the screen. But you see there's a difference. That's a kwa. At the top of the board, that's a kwa. And at the bottom, on the line in the blue, that's a kha. So it's ma khadash. Ma khadash. All right? Answer it at the bottom for me. The next one. Let's get the next one. Now, that means what's new? That's a question being asked, what's new, what's up? You know, what's going on? You know how we speak, we talk, right? Ma khadash. What's new? What's up? What's happening? And the response is ayan. Salaki, I just gave you. I'm not trying to rush. But let's get that second line. Read that back to me. Of course, the second word in the second line is khadash. Khadash. You hear that guttural sound? Not kwadash. Khadash. Ma khadash. Ma khadash. What's up? What's new? Literally, what's new? Literally, what's new? The answer, okay, let me go check and make sure I'm still good. Oh yeah, we still pumping it out. Okay. And the answer to that is real simple. Nothing new. Which in the way we speak, Makdash, yep. Ahayan. La'a says Ahayan is not correct. Is that, you gotta look at that. That's connected. You see that connector right there? When you, what's this? Well, okay. The connector what? Brings out the softer sound. What's the softer sound for ha? That's a ha right there. That's why you say aha yan. Right? That's a ha. What's the softer sound of a? It's a silent H. It's just silence. So it's ah. It's just silence. So you wouldn't even pronounce it. That ha is actually silent when it's connected, particularly to a ah. Or any or to the ma. It's silent. It's silent. Okay. Khan. Ma Kalash. You got that right. Let's get the second one. Let's go to the second line as well. So if the ha is silent, can you type it back in for me, Sister D? Akwaf D Lo. Can you type it back in, Greg, when you get your Hebrew name? There's a sister in the Bible that was married to a fella. And David, before he became the sitting king, ran into this fella and asked for some food for him and his men. And the fella refused David, and the Most High had already said David was going to be king. Well, David went back to his men, and in his mind, he was going to kill this fella. I mean, come on, man. You're not going to look out for the Most High's anointing. He's going to kill this fella. But the fella's wife was not stupid. She came to God's anointed and said, look at here. Forgive my husband. Don't kill him. I know what he's done probably deserved death, but forgive him. I got all the food and stuff y'all need. Saved her husband. Saved her husband. You see that? So, I want to encourage my sisters. I want to encourage y'all. Stay with this. Stay in these classes. Yawa. No. Come on. Okay. All right. Let me explain this again. All right. We got stuck. Did we get stuck on this last time? Yeah, when did we get stuck on this last time? What's new? Y'all got that part easy. Okay. Let me show you this. I'm going to write the same word, but I'm going to go slow. That's the first part of that word. Ah. That's all it is. Ah. This here is here. You see that? Now the second part of this word, we know that's a ya, right? That's a na connected to that. So that is yan. Ayan. You see that? Ayan. Ayan. Okay? Y'all got it? Let me know you got it. Ahayan is not correct. Ahayawa is not correct. It's ayan. There's not even a Y in there. Ayan. Ayan. Ayan means nothing. Nothing. You can write that down. Nothing. Ayan. Khadash. Nothing's new. Okay? Y'all got that? What we got here? Khan. There you go, sisters. There you go. Absolutely. That's it right there. Ayan Khadash. Not Kodash. Khadash. All right. Okay, let's get some a few more words, some vocabularies. Then I'm going to have to hit the road. Okay? You got that? These are just words. Just put these words in English letters. And if you don't if I don't believe you know what they are because we haven't done this, we may have, but we haven't gone on a lot. This word right here meaning welcome. That's what this word means. You should know what this word means. And I guess you can see this next one. There you go. I'm gonna give you one more. This word means okay. Now you got there's a lot on the board right there. Can y'all handle that? Can y'all handle that? Can y'all bring it out? First word at the top. And this is fun right here for me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. This is fun for me. Because we're required to do technical here, you see. So this may not look like what you're used to hearing, but you know this word already. You know this word already. You know this word already too. What we got, shoot it to me. Shoot it to me. Ha! Oh, I'm not going to give it to you. The reason I'm not going to give it to you is because you have to look at your chart and look what I put up there. What's connected to that la? Khan. I see you, Khan. And la, Salaki. Salaki. No. Ayah. Nope, that's not up there. That's not up there. Right, sisters, okay? Both of y'all got it wrong, but you got it wrong for different reasons, okay? Shemayim, you got, think about that. We call you Shemayim, right? We call you Shemayim. But what is your name? That's how we pronounce it. But when you spell it out, your name is Shemayim. Shemayim, not Shemayim, but Shemayim. You see that? And using your name should help Sister D, Aqua D, get hers correct. Okay? We say Shemayim, make that I sound, but it's Shemayim. We say Salakia. You guys are definitely in the right ballpark. Now, you got the right word, Salakia. But Sister D, I'm gonna tell you, you added a letter, and Aqua Shemayim, you used the wrong. You're referencing the wrong Hebrew character. When you use that K, right? That goes to what letter? The Ka, not the Cha. You see that? What is the Cha? Look on your thing and see, that's the primary sound, Cha, right? And Sister D, I'm gonna show you why you got yours up off. Is because it's connected to the La. So La, you see that? It's connected. So what is the soft sound for the Cha? It's the kind of like a K sound. It's not, we don't do the ch, batch. We don't do that. We do that hard. It's kind of like a K sound. That's the soft sound. That's why Aqua Shemayim put a K in her answer. It's not the K sound. It's not a K. It's a really, really hard CH. I just gave it to both of you. It should be Salak-ya. We say Salakia. We say Salakia. But when you spell it, if we said it the way it's spelled, it would be Salakya. 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 You see that? Salakya. So that's how it's pronounced. So how would you spell that using English letters? Salakya. Salahaya? No, sister. You're typing too fast. Shemaim, again, you got the pronunciation correct. Salakya. But you use a K and it should not be a K. It should not be a K. The soft sound for that is sound like a K, but it's really not a K. It's the CH. Because remember, his sound here is a what? A Ka. His soft sound is a hard K. You see, right here. Lak, ya. Salak, ya. You see that? Get this one. Oh, you got to give me this one now. We got Salakia out the way. What's this one? What's the second one? See if you can pronounce that out. What's that second one? And I'm going to let y'all go shortly. We finish this up, we're going to get up out of here. Yep, we finish this up, we're going to get up out of here. Y'all get it? Did y'all get it? All righty. Here I come. What y'all got on the board for me? What y'all got in the chat room? Khan, Salakia. Correct. Barawak. Is that what we got? Is that what I wrote? Barawak. Absolutely correct. Barawak, it means welcome. Barawak, that's absolutely correct. You got the K in there for the ka. That's the softest sound is k, the K sound. Okay, the one right up under that. What is that? And you tell me. And that should be really easy. You just pronounce it the way it is. No connectors or anything. And keep these because you want these to become vocabulary words. These are some words that you find you use them more often than not. And so you really want to be able to recognize them and memorize them because you use them more often than not. And those are the ones that the best memorize at first, you see. And that's what we're working on here. Barack? No. That's no. Shemayim. You're on the second one? No, there's no ka in there at all. No ka in there. I see the bara. I see that bara, but the next two letters are not Barak. What is that right before the ka? I see you got the ka, and that's a K ka. That's the one that's actually you use as a K with the English letter. But what is that letter right before it on that second line? You see that? That's what you want to look at. Sister D, yours is absolutely correct. There's no ra in that, Sister D. You say bar, Russia. No, that's not a ra. Do I write that bad? Do I? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You got the baba right. You got the baba right. So let's go. There you go. How about that? I didn't know my handwriting was that bad. Baba Rasha. Okay. So on your Sister Shemayim, you get that right? Mr. Lad, you got the bara is right on that second line. The bara is right. But what is that? The last part of that word, them last two letters together. Sister D, Baba Kwasha. Now I know you know what that means, right? Baba Kwasha. Type what you think Baba Kwasha mean. And then, as you get to it, we want to get to this one right here too. I hope I wrote that right. Let me go get my sheet. I know what it says. Just make sure I read it right. Yeah, I'm really right. It's right. That's absolutely correct right there. Okay. Please, absolutely. Baba Kusha means please. And what's this last one? What's this last one right here? It means okay or fine. What's this right here? How to pronounce that? Give it to me. I'm waiting. I know y'all got this. I know y'all got this. The last one. You can even use this because it say fine, okay. You can do this when somebody say, what's that? Shalom ka? How you doing? How's your peace? And you can use this to reply. Baba Kusha, again, one word, one word. Baba Kusha is one word. We have to stop placing letters between syllables. If it's going to be more than one word, I'll break it up on the board. I'll put space between it on the board. But if I don't put space between it, when you give it back to me in English, don't put space in between it, okay? And Baba Kusha, let me look at that. It does not have the ha at the end, so you would not use the H. That's the other thing. You would not, Baba Kwash. Baba Kwash, no. That's Baba Kwasha. I can't believe I misread that. Baba Kwash La'a. La'a, that's not it. It's Baba Kwasha without the H at the end. Baba Kwasha without the H at the end. It's not Baba Kwash, and when we do that, it's that Shah is not S-H-A-H, it's S-H-A. All right, and the last one before we close it out, I'm going to give it to you for time's sake because I got to get the rolling. For time's sake, is Basadar. Basadar. Fine, Basadar. A ba, the sa, and the da, with the ra connected to the da, make it dar. Basadar. And it means fine. Anya Basadar, I'm fine. Is that right? Anya Basador, I'm fine. I am fine. Right. Anya Masha, I am Masha. Anya Asador, I am fine. I am okay. Anya Asadar. All right, with that, we're going to say Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatham to my brothers. Yahweh Shema Alatan Bahashem, Yahweh Shah to my sisters. We are the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, way back in 1969. And today, under Commandant General Yohana, we go throughout the world teaching the truth of the Bible and saving the people of the Bible. That means we go throughout the world teaching this to blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those who've been displaced according to the scriptures. You see, Jamaicans are our brothers, Haitians are our brothers, Dominicans are our brothers. You see that? And we save our people by teaching them the truth of the Bible, and that is that they are the same Israel that Moses led out of Egypt. Pay your tithes. Make sure you make the Passover. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatham, and Yahweh Shemalatah Bahashem, Yahweh-Shai.
Nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs. I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues. Call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword with a